Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. For today's Springbok team announcement, and Jacques Nienaber might have just named the strangest Springbok team of all time, and yet it actually makes a lot of sense. It is a bizarre team with 4 scrum-halves in the MATCHDAY 23. There's a flanker at a reserve hooker. There's all sorts of very interesting selections, and it's amazing how a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, if you just looked at the team from a name and position point of view, it would look absolutely bizarre. And yet, if you've been paying attention and you've been watching what the Springboks have been trying to do, and you kind of understand the culture, it's not even that strange of a team. It's actually quite, wouldn't say expected. Nobody was going to say we expected this team. But it kind of makes sense with regards to how the squad's made up and in regards to what players' utility positions are, and they're going to get game time in a game against Romania where we expect to be pretty comfortable. So, yeah, before I look at the team, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. So, it was job done over the weekend. We beat Scotland, and that was the main thing. No, some people worrying about bonus points, not worried about bonus points whatsoever. We're now taking on Romania, and Romania are a side that we should beat very comfortably. A side that you don't necessarily have to actually pitch up to really beat. Which sounds really harsh, but it is. Ireland weren't phenomenal in the first 20 minutes, went on to beat them by 80 points. And the Boks will be looking to do something similar in terms of getting a very easy result. But the main thing for them, it's about game time, it's about combinations, about trying things. And trying things they are. This is a side that will take on Romania. So first things first, Bongi Mbonambi is in at captain, which again is not that surprising. We've seen it happen a few times. He does seem to have really grown into a leadership role, and he has been named as the captain of the side. That despite the fact that there's the likes of a Dwayne Vermeulen in the side. So in the front row, we have got Oxen Chair, Bongi Mbonambi, and Vincent Koch. I can't tell you the last time I saw Vincent Koch start a rugby game. So that in itself was quite an interesting selection. In the locks, Jean-Claude Marvin Ory. That was predicted. In fact, to be fair, I predicted the front row. Bar Vincent Koch. I thought they might start Cherwin Ikane. Marco Verstappen, Kwagga Smith, Dwayne Vermeulen. I'm denied about whether they would start Kwagga Smith and Marco Verstappen. They have decided to do that. So Sia Khaleesi has been given the weekend off, as has the likes of Franco Mostert, Peter Steph Toy, Malcolm Marks, for example. So it's still a great pack at the end of the day. It's not your biggest, most physical pack when you've got Marco Verstappen and a Kwagga Smith, for example, from a weight perspective. But Jean-Claude packs a punch. Marvin Ory is a good, solid player. It's a very good front row. It's a great pack, to be honest. Kobus Reinach is back in his position, which is scrum off. He'll partner Damien Willemse, who will get a run out at 10. He is the second choice 10 on the squad, and so they want to give him minutes at 10. Marcus Pimpy comes in as expected, as does Andre Esterhuizen. I'm denied about where we see Caden Moody on the wing or outside centre. There are pros and cons to both. Because I'd like to see Jesse Creel playing some rugby next to Andre Esterhuizen. But we also want to see more Caden Moody at 13. Well, they've ticked both boxes because Caden Moody will start in the 13 jersey, but Jesse Creel has been included on the bench. Grant Williams, however, will start on the wing. He does cover wing in inverted commas, but more in an emergency situation than really as a starting player. I don't think he's ever started on the wing in his life. So it's a very interesting selection, but that is a position where he theoretically can cover if there are issues during a game and for injuries and stuff like that. And so you might as well see what he could do. Now, yes, it's against Romania, so it'll be difficult to really judge it. But I'll tell you what, ball in hand, I don't think anyone's going to really to question his ability. But I'm just going through the years now, and I've never ever seen. He is a scrum half, so I don't think, as far as I can see, he's never played on the wing in his professional career. And then we've got Villileroux at full back, which was kind of expected. But then this is an interesting bench. Now, Dion Free will be the reserve hooker. He hasn't played hooker about 4 or 5 years, I think he has, in terms of as an actual as your role, in terms of not having to fill in or try and throw a ball into a lineup. But he was named as the third option as hooker. So Malcolm Marks has been given the weekend off. Stephen Kitson, however, will still come off the bench, kind of expected. Cherwin Ikane on the bench as well. Archie Sneeman as expected. Jasper Wiese, the 2 forwards. But we've got Jaden Hendricks as well as Faf de Klerk on the bench. And that is because Faf de Klerk is our second or our third option at 10. And it looks like we're going to have minutes with them at 10, which I'm quite excited to see, to be honest. It's not an ideal situation. I don't think everyone, I don't think Faf de Klerk is going to be starting at 10 for the World Cup final. But if he's an option at 10, let's see what he does at 10. So, I like that. And then Jesse Kriel at 23. I mean, it's such a bizarre team, really. And yet I don't think too many people are going to be that upset about it. It is a not a dead rubber, but it's a game that you expect to win quite comfortably. And I think we can still beat Romania with a bonus point with the side. There's still quality in different positions. So in terms of being able to rest a lot of players, we have managed to rest a lot of players, and yet still included quite a pretty solid squad. It's a very different squad, and maybe it might take a while to get going on the day. But it's a lot of innovation, and again, getting a lot of answers out of certain players with regards to the positions they've been put in. So it's the most Rassie Rasmus about type squad in terms of just thinking outside the box and really not going with the norm, the definition, I suppose, excuse the pun, of thinking outside the box when it comes to South African side. So let me know what you think of the side down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.